Hey guys, it's Rook. Welcome to the table. So, I've done a few budget decks so far for the Speed Duel format, and I've received some positive feedback and comments about them. Really good to hear that it's bringing some people into the Speed Duel format, especially with the new product we have coming out this year. And I was making these decks, and I thought to myself, gosh, what is the most expensive deck in Speed Duel? I mean, it's all relatively cheap, but there's got to be a deck that somebody has all of these cards for, and they've paid an exorbitant amount of money. You know, it's Yu-Gi-Oh! Somebody's paying a bunch of money on some of these cards, some of these tournament pack cards, and I was like, what is the most expensive deck in Yu-Gi-Oh! Speed Duel right now? So I did some research and I put together a deck that technically works, but it is the most expensive deck I could come up with based on all the market prices of these cards going out there. So I built a Dragon Color deck, and I present to you guys currently the most expensive yet viable Yu-Gi-Oh! Speed Duel deck out there. It's a Dragon Color deck, so we're using a lot of dragons. We're starting with the Skill Dragon Collar. That's just going to run you 11 cents. Pretty good start, right? Only 11 cents market price for the Skill Dragon Collar, the Kaiba skill. This is the one where if you have Lord of D in your hand, you can get Flute of Summoning Dragon. If you have Flute of Summoning Dragon, you get Lord of D in your hand. So that helps you get the setup to get your dragons out. Pretty straightforward. Now let's go on to the monsters. Let's get 3 Tournament Pack Blue Eyes White Dragon from the Tournament Pack 1. Those are running around $205 right now per Blue Eyes. So if you wanted 3 of those, that's going to run you just over $600 for 3 of those monsters. So let's take 3 Tournament Pack 1 Blue Eyes for our deck, get them nice and shiny and in there. And following the Blue Eyes, let's grab 3 Tournament Pack Red Eyes Black Dragon from the Tournament Pack 1. Those will run you about $76.83 TCG player market price right now, so 3 of those is going to run you around $230. So 3 Tournament Pack Blue Eyes and 3 Tournament Pack Red Eyes, of course, nothing but the best in our expensive Dragon Color deck. Moving on, another monster that recently came out and is very expensive right now. Let's get 3 Jinzo in this deck. Yes, I am talking about the Trial of the Pharaoh European promotional Jinzo. It's only available in Europe right now. There are copies floating out there. People are selling these. I tried really hard to track down the market price of this. There just isn't one. There just isn't one. It's not on TCG Player right now. People are selling them in the Facebook groups. It's on eBay. So I've got the consensus that depending on who you're working with, these are going for anywhere between $100 and $300. So let's go right down the middle and let's say each Jinzo is worth about $200 right now. Of course, you're going to need 3 of them in this deck. You want to block those traps like Jinzo does. So 3 of those is going to run you about $600. Couple other monsters in this deck I could find. We're using 3 Sphere Karibo. This is the Arena of Lost Soul Sphere Karibo, the one that runs you around $7.65 a Sphere Karibo. So 3 of those is going to run you just about $23. Sphere Karibo, obviously the viable hand trap to block some attacks. And last monster, to make the Dragon Color deck work, of course, you do need Lord of D. So we went with the Tournament Pack 1 Lord of D, which is still only about 58 cents. I went ahead and put 2 of those in there, so it's as viable as it can be. That's going to run you just about $1.16. Going on to spells, I have 2 Tournament Pack Flute of Summoning Dragon from Tournament Pack 1. Those also not that expensive, but hey, we want this deck to actually work. So that's 41 cents a flute. Going to run you just, and not even $1 for those. But let's run 3 Allure of Darkness. Those are kind of up there. It's a common from the Twisted Nightmare starter deck, but hey, Allure of Darkness is a very viable card right now. A lot of dark targets, a lot of dark decks. So those are going to run you $3.68 a card, just about $11 for the 3 of them. Allure of Darkness works here because, I mean, we're using 3 Red Eyes Black Dragon, we're using 3 Jinzo, we're using 3 Sphere Karibo. That's 9 dark targets for Allure of Darkness. So that gets you some card draw there. All right, let's throw in some magic removal, but I'm not talking about Twister and Dust Tornado. No. Those are way too cheap. Let's put 3 Night Beam in there. I love good old Night Beam, one of my favorite cards from the end of last year when it came out. Night Beam's going to run you around $8.80 a Night Beam. 3 of those are going to run you about $26.40. So 3 Night Beam in there. And then rounding out this deck, let's put a trap in there. This is going to round it out to 25 cards, a 25 card deck. We're putting 3 Floodgate Trap Holes in the deck. Floodgate Trap Hole is the most expensive trap out there. $19 a Floodgate. This is the one where when a monster is summoned, you can activate Floodgate Trap Hole and essentially flips it face down. It can't be flipped back up. So that's $19 a Floodgate. 3 of those are going to run you $57.21. All right, does this deck sound enticing? So a lot of this money is in the Tournament Pack Dragons and the Jinzo, of course. Jinzo being as expensive as it is, obviously that price will go down. But if we were to buy all these cards right now to build this expensive Dragon Color deck, you are going to spend a total of $1,565.10. That is the most expensive Yu-Gi-Oh! Speed Duel deck I could build. If you have a more expensive one, prove me wrong. And no, you can't just slap parasites together with dragons. It doesn't work that way. I thought about that. This is a viable deck. You could actually play this and you could probably win. but we got the most expensive things we could in there, and I don't think I could get any more expensive than this right now. So if you want to run this deck, yeah, good luck. I'm very happy for you and your boatloads of cash. If you have so much cash, maybe we can buy a sticker at my Etsy store. That link is in the description below. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. I thought it was fun to run the numbers and pull it together for you guys. It's pretty funny when you look at it. I'll catch you guys next time. Peace, guys.